The high rises is in Houston. Pimp C house was in Port Arthur. He left Thursday to LA to go do a show at the House of Blues. Shannara supposedly left with him. That's his wife. But basically, Pimp basically had a side chick named Gigi, and he was trying to smash instead, so he ended up sending Shannara back to Texas. But she claims she had to fly back because she parked Pimp's Bentley in a no parking zone, which is a lie she put out there in interviews to cover up her involvement because they flew to LA together. Now, I'll be breaking that down in a minute. On Saturday morning is when she left. Saturday night, he was in a studio with DJ Paul. Pimp, Paul, and Too Short were all working on an album before he died. Pimp makes a phone call back home to one of his artists and close friends. He pick up and he could hear his album playing in the background. Pimp turned over the phone. He tells him, "Get up, Paul want to talk to you." It's like 1:30 in the morning, LA time. So that's like 3:30 in the morning in Houston. He was knocked out sleep. So in his mind, he pretty much already where he want to be in life. And he tells Pimp, "Tell Paul I'm glad he like it, but I ain't really messing with people in the industry," and hangs up the phone, right? And go back to sleep. After that, that was the last time he had spoken to Pimp. Now, Pimp C is in LA at DJ Paul's house. The last song Pimp recorded was called Riding on the Chrome. Pimp stayed a night over Paul's house, stayed over until the next morning. So around 11 o'clock, Paul get his guy to drive Pimp C back to his hotel. Pimp's Hotels in Hollywood. Now, DJ Paul and Pimp C had the same manager at the time, Rick Martin. DJ Paul claims Rick called him Sunday night or Monday morning and tells him, "I got something to tell you. Let me call you back and make sure it's true. And I'm going to call you back." That he's finna go to Pimp's hotel. Something happened. And they won't tell him over the phone. They got to tell him in person and see security when he get there. DJ Paul, who's a Satanist, 3-6 Mafia, 666, we already know they pray directly to Satan. But their manager, Rick, is the one who went in the room and supposedly saw Pimp's body. Now, why is it that Pimp's manager was the first one called when Pimp died and not his mom or his wife? He wasn't alone either. 3 people were in that hotel room with him, 2 males and a woman. Someone also reached out to Pimp's team by the name of Mike Moe and said, "I heard your boy Pimp is dead." But this was before Pimp's death was announced. So who is making these phone calls? Sunday, Pimp's artists at the high rises is just him, Shannara, and Pimp C cousin. Now come Monday, nobody heard from him the whole time. Nobody is communicating with each other on as far as have you talked to Pimp. Everyone is assuming one of us is texting with them back and forth, right? Now come Tuesday morning, Shannara finally gets the call from the sheriff saying Pimp had died and they need to come down to LA and identify the body. So now we in Port Arthur at Pimp's house. Red Boy and Bun B showed up. Bun didn't even know where Pimp lived. Red had to give him directions. See, Bun and Pimp wasn't speaking when Pimp was locked up. Bun was the main one screaming free Pimp C and ain't give Pimp or his mama West 1 cent. Mama West is Pimp C's mom. And Pimp said that out his own mouth in his book, Sweet Jones. Pimp C's Trail Life Story by Julia Beverly. There's a copy of a letter he wrote to her while he was locked up telling her that Bun hasn't spoken with him or visited him the whole time. So when they came to interview Pimp in jail, Bun was in a parking lot wearing a free Pimp C shirt, but Bun never even went inside. Bun made millions off Pimp C when he was in jail. Julia Beverly is music industry CEO and editor-in-chief Ozone magazine. But anyway, Bun didn't know where he lived. Everybody's mourning the loss of Pimp, so, everybody's sad. Bun gets over there. He walk in the house, basically no expression, acting as if Pimp is still alive. But anyway, they all jumped in Bun's truck. Pimp's wife, his friend, and his cousin. Bun is driving him to the airport. Pimp's friend is under the impression that Bun is going with him. They have to go identify the body and get his personal belongings. So when they get to the airport, he just drops him off. He didn't even go. And this is how Bun was acting towards Pimp when he was alive. See, Pimp came home after serving those 4 years and was orchestrating a union within hip-hop and exposing the industry satanic rituals, homosexual behavior rituals, and to put an end to these record labels. all while telling you he's putting God before anything, even his family. He said numerous of times, Pimp C wasn't down with the industry, and Bun was. While Pimp is doing this, he got devils around him lining him up because they're on the same side of the people that Pimp is exposing. Look at the interview with Pimp C where he's talking about how he's not down with the homosexual agenda in hip-hop or at all. Bun B is sitting right next to him. Go read his body language. We never heard Bun B say he wasn't feeling it. DJ Paul, the damn 666 Mafia, that speak for itself. The guy Buddy, a.k.a. Larry, who supposedly poisoned his drink in a hotel room when Pimp walked away to the bathroom, who also said he owns UGK and bought it off Pimp for $1 million. And the bitch that was in the room, Gigi, is supposed to be marrying Larry soon. Yes, even a side bitch was in on it. The wife and a side chick and the manager who found out about it first. They get the people that's the closest to you to take you out. Bun B was in on it. If Pimp C dies, all the money from UGK Records goes to Bun. And why still to this day, Bun taking pictures with Shannara? They're still associated. Somebody also received a phone call from Pimp of him saying that they got him and he's been laced. Pimp was found in his hotel room with blood all over the place and candles burned down to the bottom as if he was dead for over a day. He was found kneeled over the bed in a praying position. But these people run the whole world. Whatever they want to be on the autopsy report, that's what it's going to be. And Jay Prince is a prime example of how if you down with the dark industry, you can get locations on anybody, like your op Pimp C, who was talking shit about Master P from the Fallout back in the day. So Jay Prince told Master P where Pimp's hotel was back in the day. All these people work together. But basically, he got him a key and Master P showed up, with his goons, and they jumped on Pimp inside his hotel room. So they can get in a hotel room, man. Mama West wanted to exhume the body. She said it was like 100,000 or 180,000. He needed to be tested for arson and poisoning. The coroner told Pimp's mom and the family that he bled out all openings of his body. Every hole on your body he bled out from. Nose, mouth, ears, eyes. That's not natural. And Mama West worked at a funeral home throughout her life, and she knew something wasn't right and that her son had been poisoned. But Mama West passed on eventually. But Bun B had 180,000 to pay to exhume the toxicology report. His manager, Rick Martin, had the money. DJ Paul definitely had the money. These were the last people Pimp C was with. And that's how the dark industry had worked collectively into killing Pimp. I'm Black Unity, not a slave. Y'all like these videos? Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know. I'm out.